Welcome to the Lori Robertson Podcast, where I guide entrepreneurs and business leaders towards lasting success. I am your host, Lori Robertson, and today we are going to be diving into a topic that's becoming increasingly vital for business owners as we head into 2025: hiring a virtual assistant. Now, I know it's something that a lot of people are like, I don't want to do that. I'm going to have to teach them how to do certain things. I'm going to have to, hand over the reins of my business to somebody that I don't know. I got to get somebody in here that I know that's going to do the job. And especially if you are a micromanager or somebody who always is hands on, I know hiring a virtual assistant can be challenging. But that's the goal of this podcast today, to make it not be that way and to give you some steps and some guidance to help you hire your first virtual assistant if you've never done it before, or if if you've been thinking about it and you don't know if you really need it. Even if your business is just starting off, sometimes having somebody else take over and do things for you can be a great way to help grow your business, because you don't have to be bogged down with some of the details that you really don't need to be really into, so that you can be producing more content and getting more things done to help move your business along. Okay. Or if you already had one and you're thinking about hiring more, or you want to get rid of the one that you have and you want to get another one, but you want to get one that's better fitted or better suited for your business, this is the episode I want you to take a listen to. So grab your pen and paper, get you a nice hot drink, or you can get you a cold one if you like. But it's morning time here, so I'm going to grab me a nice hot cappuccino and let's dive in. So, as we approach 2025, the business landscape is changing rapidly, right? Many entrepreneurs are feeling overwhelmed by their workloads. Whether you're managing social media, customer service, or administrative tasks, it can be a lot to handle all alone. Yes. And for me, it really is. So, having someone help me take care of what I need to. I don't want to really say mundane tasks, but they can be. Having someone step in and keep you on track. Having someone that takes the load off so that you can go and do other things is so great. So, in that aspect, why should you consider a virtual assistant? Well, the cost effectiveness of it all is hiring a virtual assistant can save you money compared to a full time employee, right? If you're at that stage in your business where you're looking to add someone to your team, this is a great way because you don't have to pay a full time employee. You can only pay for the hours that they worked, and you don't have to worry about insurance and things like that, because then it can become a headache for you, right? So, cost effectiveness is a great reason, why you should consider one. And then flexibility, right? Virtual assistants can work on an as need basis, allowing you to scale your support up or down based on your business needs. So you don't have to have someone come in and punch a clock every single day if you are not at that point yet. Now, eventually, you may get to the point where you want to have maybe an employee based on the type of business that you have, or you just may want to have somebody on standby or on your payroll every single day. It just depends on your business. And then the third reason why I would consider a virtual assistant is access to global talent. Now, the virtual assistant market offers a diverse pool of professionals with various skills, from graphic design to bookkeeping. Now, one of my businesses I have is bookkeeping. So, I could be a virtual assistant if I chose to be for someone in bookkeeping, because that's what I do. But yeah, you can have someone that has a variety of professional talents or skills based upon what you need in your business. So, those are the three reasons why you should consider a virtual assistant. Now, before you start searching for that virtual assistant, it's a few things that you need to do. You need to identify the type of help that you need. And that's really crucial, right? So let's say, for instance, the main thing a lot of people probably need coming, right into hiring a virtual assistant is administrative tasks. So, do you need assistance with scheduling, emailing, management, or data entry, right? That's the one thing that you need to think about. What type of administrative task do you need? Then you have your social media management. You may just want a virtual assistant just to handle social media for you. Are you looking to improve your online presence and you just don't have the time to really sit down and, think about the strategies that you need to use? You don't have time to really, post the content daily? So think about, do I need a social media virtual assistant? Or customer support. Do you need someone to handle inquiries and feedback? If you are having products and services that you need to get out, do you need somebody to handle when there's problems or issues that you just don't have time to do? Take some time to list out the task and determine which ones you can delegate. Now, this will help you communicate your needs clearly to potential candidates. So that is very, very crucial. So list out any and everything that you do first on a daily basis in your business, and then figure out what is it that you can comfortably delegate to someone else that you really don't have time for. Maybe you're not good at, maybe it's kind of frustrating to you. And that right there, and then we'll decide which bucket, you want to put that person in and what you need the most from your virtual assistant. Okay. So now that you know what tasks you want to delegate, let's think about how to find the right virtual assistant. Okay. So, number one, I want you to define your job description. Write out a clear and detailed job description outlining the responsibilities, required skills, and your expectations. Okay. Now, number two, I want you to use reliable platforms. Websites like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer are great places to find qualified virtual assistants. And also, you can use word of mouth, right? Then, number three, conduct thorough interviews. Now, when you find candidates, conduct interviews to assess their skills, experience, and compatibility with your business culture, your how you operate your business every day. So you have to make sure you have some great questions. Think about what it is that you really want, and then ask the questions to see if they are going to be able to handle the job that you want them to do, whether it's customer service, social media, or any type of administrative task. Okay. And number four, this is very important. I want you to start with a trial period. Don't just go head first. Consider starting with a trial period to ensure they're a good fit for your needs and for your business. Okay. So let's recap that really, really quick. I want you to define the job description. I almost lost my train of thought there. Define your job description, number one. Then I want you to use reliable platforms, number two. Then I want you to conduct thorough interviews to make sure they are in alignment with your business and its culture. And then number four, do it as a trial basis first to make sure that it's going to be a perfect fit, because you don't want to hire somebody and then they're not the perfect fit for your business, and then you got to go back and hire somebody else. And sometimes it may be good to hire more than one virtual assistant. I mean, that may be something along, that you do down the line, but that's something to think about. Okay, so once you've hired your virtual assistant, proper onboarding and communication is key to a successful working relationships. So what you definitely want to do is set clear expectations. Make sure that your VA understands their responsibilities and the deadlines that you set forth for them, okay? Then utilize tools. Use a project management tool like Trello or Asana to keep track of tasks and deadlines. You can, those are just little small ones, but anything that you can use that can help you manage and, make it easy for you to delegate the task to your VA. Then regular check-ins. I want you to schedule regular meetings to discuss the progress and address any challenges or issues that they may have, or that you may have with whatever their performance may be at that time. Okay. So that's a very, very important aspect of your business to do the onboarding process. So as we look towards 2025, the role of virtual assistants will continue to evolve, right? Because, we have AI and things like that, so that we can incorporate into, some of the tasks that our virtual assistants will do. With advancements in technology, expect to see more specialized virtual assistants who can offer high-level expertise in areas like digital marketing. And that's where I love, having a person to help me in that aspect. Your IT support and project management. Now, this is a very exciting time to explore how a virtual assistant can help streamline your business, your operations in your business, and free up your time to focus on growth. Now, I just want to go back over and just do a really quick recap of everything that I just shared with you, right? So, the first thing is, there's a growing need for virtual assistant. You want to consider a virtual assistant because of the cost effectiveness, the flexibility, and access to global talent. Then once you do that, you want to identify your needs, right? You want to know which type of virtual assistant you need to handle administrative tasks, social media management, and customer support, or anything else that your business may need. And then you want to think about finding the right virtual assistants. So when you do that, you need to find out what it is that you want to delegate. So, you want to define your job description, use reliable platforms, conduct thorough interviews, start with a trial period. That is so, so, so important. Then you want to set up some type of onboarding and communication, so that you can have a great working relationship, because that's going to be key. So you set your clear expectations, you utilize tools, and then you do regular check-ins to make sure everything is going as planned. Then you have what the future of virtual assistants can look like, especially going into 2025, because it's going to evolve with all of this new AI technology. They're going to be more specialized, right? And digital marketing, especially if you're doing online, is going to be one of the things that you want to drill down and focus on, especially when you're trying to hire a virtual assistant. So, in closing, I want to thank you for taking the time and writing down these particular things. And I hope that this has helped you figure out if a virtual assistant is something that you are looking into, something that you need. And then I've given you the steps to make it easier and make it a great transition for you. So I hope this episode has offered you valuable insights into hiring a virtual assistant. And as you move forward, I want you to remember that the right support can transform your business and set you up for success in 2025 and beyond. Now, if you've enjoyed this episode, please do me a favor and subscribe, leave me a review, and share it with other fellow entrepreneurs so that people can see my content on my podcast. That will help me stay in the algorithm and people can find my content easily. So until next time, I want you to keep being an innovator, a mover and a shaker, and especially keep thriving in your business. And I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.